A real common problem with these garden sprayers is the plunger loses its ability to be able to pump. You can see right here, it just drops. And it's because there's a seal inside, and it's a real easy fix. I'll show you how to do it. So you just want to remove the pump cylinder just like you normally would. Now there may be some variation, but there's 2 tabs on either side. And what you need to be able to do is you need to take a screwdriver and you just give it a little bit of pressure here, flip it over, give it a little bit of pressure here, and pop it. And now you'll see that the whole thing removes. Now what has happened is the rubber seal at the bottom here has come out, and it's at the bottom of this tube. So we're going to need to fish this out, and I'll show you how to do that. That's typically at the bottom because that's the downstroke. So if you take a hook, you can take it and put it in here. You can kind of feel it and then pull it out, and there it is. Now this groove here at the bottom is at the bottom, so when you go to snap it back into place, that's how it's supposed to look. Now at the bottom of this tube, this is a one-way valve, and if you get your fingernail under here and you grab this piece of rubber, you pull this out, and this is going to need to be cleaned and lubricated to make sure that it stays in tip-top condition. This rubber washer here needs to be lubricated, and if you don't, it'll just pop out again. So silicone grease, this is safe for plastic and rubber, so you want to take a little bit of this and put it onto the washer, and this is going to keep everything lubricated inside that tube so it doesn't pop off again. On this rubber one-way valve, you're going to want to put silicone grease all the way around it, and then go ahead and pop it into place. And inside this tube, we're going to put a little bit of silicone grease, and then we're going to take the plunger and just work that grease in, and you can see that that moves a lot smoother than it did. Now we're going to put this thing back together, and you can see the 2 tabs right here and right here. There's a flat spot. It only goes in one way, so if you put it into place, then take the handle and go ahead and push it nice and tight, and that locks everything back together. You can see now it's actually functioning. You can see and feel the resistance. Now if you put this thing together without the silicone lube, it'll last for a little while, but you're not going to get that smooth action, and it's going to probably pop out again. Now with everything lubricated and cleaned, it works just like it did when it was new, maybe even better. Now you can see this thing works perfect, just like it did when it was new.